is the heart of Asia. The transition was a bit too fast, but it is a geographical position is in the heart of Asia. If you see the complete Asia, I'm gonna show you in the third slide. So right now I designed this page for first page. So all the stuff you can see in here, right now, gives a meaning. Like you can see this carpet. Afghanistan is a huge producer of carpets, and you can see this painting. This is a painting which is done by wheat, from which the dough is made. It's a type of painting which is very famous in the Asian countries like Iran and Afghanistan, and these countries do paintings with that, like different shades of wheat. It's a complete made by that. And then you can see so many fruits. These are type of fruits that Afghanistan exports. The best ones are found in Afghanistan: pomegranates and grapes. We export grapes, and we also export the raisins. We make raisins and export. And from raisins, I remember that we are a huge producer of dry fruits in the world. There is a dry fruit by the name of jalghoza, which is like specifically found in that region, like Afghanistan, Iran, and it's a type of dry fruit which keeps you warm from inside. Korean countries usually get that from Afghanistan. And Afghanistan is also very rich in having such precious stones, and also minerals like gold, iron, and chromite, etc. So these stones, for stones we have emeralds, rubies, and lapis is the most famous stone in Afghanistan. You can find it in a very cheap rate in there. So you can see that little teapot up in there. That signifies that we are very hospitable people. If you come and visit Afghanistan, you'll be treated very well. These years it's not that safe. I'm gonna be talking about that as well. And that design on top shows embroidery. Like we do so much of embroidery in clothes and different things. And the traditional clothes, this is the traditional clothing of Afghanistan, and it is considered as one of the most beautiful traditional clothes of Asia. And I think that's it for this page. And now I want to ask a question: that how many of you knew about Afghanistan? Like just a little. Have heard the name?
Have heard? No,
Yeah.
I have heard the name, but I know like so why should it?
Yes. Like very less people, because mostly it's not a very famous country. This presentation is gonna give you a lot of knowledge. So next, okay. So size of the country. You can see Afghanistan has this type of a shape, and this region that I've pointed towards is Kabul, in here in the center. And then the size of Afghanistan is 652,000 kilometers squares. It's actually bigger than France and Norway. So what is meaning of the national flag? We had so many flags, like the different rulers changed the flag according to themselves. And we had for some years the Soviet rule, and they had their flags. But for the one which is accepted right now is this one. This is accepted by the people, but not by the government which is currently ruling in Afghanistan. So this is the flag that people accept. So the green signifies hope, the red signifies blood and sacrifices, and the black signifies the dark past. And this one is the emblem. It is like a bit complicated. So here we have a mosque, and they're like towers. So it signifies that it's an Islamic country. Afghanistan is 99% population is of Islam. And then we have the bundles of wheat in here, which shows prosperity and growth. And there is a ribbon with the name of the country. And we have on top Allah Akbar, which means God is the greatest. And the date is 1298. It is an Islamic date, but in Gregorian date it is 1919. It is the date when Afghanistan got its independence. Next. Yeah. So we have different clothing for different ethnicities. Yes. So Afghanistan has 14 plus ethnic groups. It is the number which is accepted by the government, and they've named each and every ethnicity in the national anthem. And we have some more small ethnicities as well. like if we count those, is more than 30 ethnicities. So we have so much cultural diversity in Afghanistan, and each ethnicity has a different language and different type of clothing and different kind of jewelry. I want Tajik for us. Next. Dance. Like one of them. Yeah. So mostly like in our weddings there is like so many dances. But it has not very hard steps, it's mostly by hand. Next one. This one. In front. Yeah. Go to the next page. Yeah, we have also one more, the main one, which is the traditional one, it is Atan. Go to the next one. Some fast dances, some slow dances. Go to the next video. This is the main dance, and it's done like both boys and girls. Everybody does it. The food. So we have so many foods. It was very hard for me to pick some and put here because I had limited space. So we have this type of samosa. Like in Kazakhstan it is samsa. We call it samsa. We call it sambosa, and in India it's called samosa. So it's
it's sambusa.
Yes, sambusa.
In Angola, samosa. Okay, so we also have this one, like they make it very tasty with different type of fillings. And this one is the main one, which is qabili. It has raisins on top, carrots, and meat, and it's mostly combined with chips on it, the french fries, and salad. And this is mantu. I'm gonna make this in the traditional day. So this is like have very thin dough with different fillings. You can make it vegetarian or non-vegetarian, and there is like type of curry over it, and we have some yogurt and dried mint, the green. This is bolani. This is also very famous. It's like dough, and inside it we fill it with the filling. We are people who eat so much spices. Like everything is spicy. So it's a must for us to make 2-3 types of chutneys when we invite somebody to our house. And this is also a type of kebab which has egg inside it and like breadcrumbs around it. It also has chicken and egg in both. And this is kebab. We have so many types of kebabs, and this was the photo I found which has so many types of kebab in one plate.
How many so many?
How many? I don't have the count. It's
It's
still
200 times so many.
It's still being discovered. New types. Yeah. We have sweets, different types of sweets. So this is cream roll. Inside it, it's filled with cream, and it's baked. It's very famous. And this is shirpera. It's a type of, what can I say? It's made with the dry milk, powdered milk. And as I said, Afghanistan is a big exporter of dry fruits. So most of our sweets have dry fruits, and even our other dishes have dry fruits. Like with rice, we cook so many dry fruits with rice. This is baklava. This is baklava. It is literally filled with dry fruits and things inside, and it has a syrup over it. And this is pistachio on top. All the green you see is pistachio. Yeah, one more thing that I didn't put the picture. It is kulcha, cake, rot. There are so many. So that is like a type of cookies. That is very specific. Okay.
Is it different from the kulcha which is in Delhi?
Yeah, kulcha in Delhi is like so different. So some facts about Afghanistan. This is the national anthem. First, I'm gonna tell the facts, then we'll listen. Okay. So first, it is Afghanistan is often called as the graveyard of empires because of the long history of resistance for invasions. Yes. So Afghanistan has resisted so many foreign invasions, like the invasion of Alexander the Great from Greece and the invasion of Britain and others as well. So that they just call it the graveyard of empires because they couldn't invade. So then we have so many historical sites which are very old. Like there is a historical site which is 50,000 year old, and Afghanistan has many civilizations in it, and people lived there from very early times. Now the other thing is the very first known oil painting was made in a cave in Afghanistan, and the date is 7th century. When if I compare when the very first oil painting was done in Europe, the 12th century. So you can see the difference. Okay, now the national anthem. It's all the types of ethnicities we have: Kazakh, Bashk, Tajik, Uzbek, everybody is mentioned on the national anthem. And it's a patriotic song if you want to listen. Anybody? You want to listen?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
در این وطن در این زمین و آسمان در این دیار برخیز باستان در این فضا در این بهشت
In
Yes.
which language is this?
Persian. Persian.
It says Jameen or Asman.
Yes. Similar to Hindi.
Yeah.
بجستجوی کاروان زندگی زندگی با توی اوج بکران زندگی
It's very much similar to Hindi.
Yes. So it's easy for us to learn Hindi. Okay, next. Okay. Some famous people. The photo will be loaded after their introduction maybe. He was a very good poet. And this is Maulana Rumi. He's like very famous. Like people learn Persian literally to understand his poem. Like he was a very great poem writer. Here we have Ahmad Zair. Next. Very weak internet. Okay, so I wanted to show you some of the poems of the people I just talked about, but now these are not loading, so I think we can skip this page. Skip. Oh yeah. So in Afghanistan, every province have their own music. So the three music I like pasted here is from the province of Herat and province of Logar and province of Kabul, like my province. And then we have a song of Ahmad Zair, the famous singer I talked about. And we have like two national languages, which is Pashto and Persian. And this is a Pashto song. These are the Persian songs. But right now I don't think that these will be loaded because of the weak internet. So maybe at last if internet gets better. Please. Don't try, I don't think. Okay, try once. Yeah, this one.
This.
It's all music. Go to the next one. Different from that one. we have so many festivals, but the four I mentioned here are these ones. So we have Navroz, like it's mostly related to the Persian people, and the Persian people are different from the Persian language is different and Persian people are different. So it's two different things. So we celebrated, Iranians celebrated, and Persian people celebrate this festival. So this is our new year. It is the Afghan New Year, which is celebrated on the March 21st, with food, music, family gatherings. Like in our festivals, we go like full family visit each other. One day we visit every single relative. We just keep moving on like this. So it's so much fun. When you stay in Afghanistan.
New Year is on 21st.
21st of March.
March.
Yes.
Oh, it is very much similar to Hindu calendar.
Yeah. So this one is Shaba Yalda. We celebrate the longest night of the year, and we like celebrated with poetry, as we have so many poets, and fruits, and like family time. And this is me and my family sitting at night and celebrating Shaba Yalda. And we would sit like nearly to morning, just talking, sharing stories. My parents used to tell like so many stories of their childhood and some fairy tales. And we have the other festival, which is Eid. We have two Eids, if you know, we have two Eids. So it is a festival which is hugely celebrated in Afghanistan, and it is a bit of a religious festival, and like we pray, and in this also we visit each other. And we have Maulud Sharif. This is the birthday of our Prophet. It is also a religious festival, but like religious festivals are celebrated more in Afghanistan than the cultural ones. It's not a good thing, but it is reality. Okay, so in this one we also pray and reflect. Next, this video is 6 years old. So right now something else is happening. As you heard that Taliban invaded homes. They ruled for 20 years. And then US removed them. But now they came again, and now like they're moving for about 6 years. Now these people have their own rules, and like no one is happy in Afghanistan right now. Everybody wants to get out of the country because of the harsh rules which are implemented by those Taliban. And as you heard in the video, that they're supported by Pakistan. So Pakistan like made all the group like that and sent it to Afghanistan, and all that happened. And right now, okay, next slide.
Fun fact: now Taliban is attacking Pakistan also.
Yes, they trained the Taliban as a force for themselves, that you will like protect us, the Pakistan. And they sent it to Afghanistan. When they gained control of Afghanistan, they thought that, oh wow, we have power, and now they're coming back to Pakistan. That now we want Pakistan as well. So they're like this, so bad people. So now the thing, yeah, as you've seen, Afghan people around the world who were like mathematicians or poets or so many different things they achieved, but our country never had peace. In the video you saw like war after war after war after war, and the only thing which was never in Afghanistan was peace, and it's still not peace. And now right now situation is so bad, even the worse. So like all we want is peace, but getting that is also very tough. And so all around the world now, Afghan people are like planning, talking to each other, and like just trying to make a movement to get back the independence from the people who are currently ruling. And if you see in another way, the world thinks Afghanistan is independent, but no, we're not independent. It's one of the unindependent countries of the world right now. But other people believe that the Taliban are Afghans. So they think that if Afghans are ruling over Afghans, then they are independent. But no, they are not Afghans. They are brainwashed people. And so no, we need to get yes, we need to get our independence. With peace, Afghanistan can rise, and without it, we remain stuck. And next slide. Current problems. Oh my God, it's like huge list, but I've shortlisted it to the one page. So you can see the worst right now. So the worst situation is of women in Afghanistan. Women in Afghanistan are banned from education, like literal no education. They can go to school to 6th class, and after that there is no education. They need to sit at home and just to stay there, and they can't even go out without another meal. So, getting out of the country for women alone is impossible. They won't let you. And the other thing is that they have no rights of themselves in Afghanistan. Women's literally no rights, and they are forced to marry the Taliban fighters, like forcibly. They will come to your home and just drag out, and that's it. They will marry to themselves. It's like this. And also the men are also not happy with all this stuff. Men and youth face restrictions, no shaving. Literally, my dad went to jail, like in the last time when Taliban came. My dad and everybody was in Afghanistan. So he went to jail 4 times because he shaved. That's why. The simple reason. And the thing that they planned, the thing was that 7 days of jail because of shaving, and at last they will conduct a religious test, and then they will release you. Otherwise, no, you need to remain there. And other thing, literally no music. They say no music, no dancing, and this all is under false religious rules. Islam is not like that. We have other Islamic countries as well, like Turkey, like other countries which follow the right way, but they are just putting religion only and removing culture, removing politics, everything. So this is all false, and they're even destroying everything. They destroyed the Buddhas of Bomyan by putting a bomb there, and um, they are damaging the image of Islam also. The religion is not like that, but they are introducing it in a different way and following it in a really bad way. And they are destroying the cultural treasures, and so there are so many people from Afghanistan who go out of the country to get some safety, and I was one of those. So the people who go out of Afghanistan also face so many problems like discrimination, delays, and constant fear of being deported or silenced. So like when I went to Kazakhstan, um, there was the visa work. For each month we need to get the visa, and for 15 days my mom and dad went to the police station to get the visa, and we stayed for another 15 days calmly. And if your visa is expired, your teacher would tell you that please don't come to school tomorrow because you don't have visa. That was this simple for them. And there was always this fear that we will be deported or we will be sent back to Afghanistan. So we came to India, and in India, also so many rights of Afghans are denied, and they literally made us wait for 7 years to give us a legal document that we are living legally in India. So it's also that thing that yeah, they treat us as if we are invisible and as if we are not humans, just because our country is in a bad situation, right? And next, and thank you so much. And please, I would request all of you to support Afghanistan and to help our voices reach to the world for peace, basic rights, and freedom.
Thank you very much, Danish, sorry. Okay, I think